Hello everyone, Justin Patton here, communication skills coach. And this video is for all those young professionals, millennial generation out there who are working their butts off to make it in business and in their jobs, to be successful. I believe that the situation going on with Brian Williams is extremely important. Brian Williams taught every one of us a master lesson on career success. And it's this, is that your character is more important than your knowledge. And we as managers and we as leaders don't often talk to you about that. And I want to tell you why that's so important as you continue to go through your journey and through the different phases of your career. Because mistakes matter. Everything, you and I are both in the business of trust. So trust is going to impact and determine our intimate personal relationships that we have with our partners. It's going to impact our career success and whether we can influence people above us or our peer groups. It affects our direct reports and our team members. Everything that we do in our career or personal relationships as far as success is all built on a foundation of trust and credibility. So here's the stuff we don't talk to you a lot about. So let me kind of give you three things, little nuggets of information. So your credibility is based on three factors. It's your image, it's your competence, and it's your character. And so here's what I need you to hear. That most of the time we hire people based on image and competence. So you come in for your interview, you look the part, you look like you fit into the culture. I look through your resume, I see that you have some experience. I hire you for your image and your competence. But we fire people, or we divorce people, or we break up in relationships. We get rid of people because of character. Because when we look at people in history, whether it's Brian Williams, whether it's Paula Deen, whether it's Tiger Woods, whether it's the former CEO of Yahoo, when you look at all these people, they ruined their careers because they didn't own and focus on their character. And their character and their decisions and every action they made ruined the trust that people had in them. And so I do believe that your character is more important than your knowledge. And here's why. Because mistakes matter. But here's what we find out in business. When mistakes are made from a competence perspective, I can handle that. I can train you on a new POS system. I can train you or send you, have you read some books, or I can coach you to be better when it's a competence issue. But when it is a character issue, that is a much harder thing to deal with. And most of the time, people are not going to spend the time sitting in the mess with you and give you a long enough chance to work on you fixing your behavior and try to rebuild your reputation. That's what Brian Williams taught us. Regardless of whether we agree or not with the situation, he did not own his trust in the relationship that he had with the people that were viewing him. That's why he went from being 23 on a trust scale to all the way to 835 within this short period of time. Now, it doesn't matter how valid it is. The point is that he dropped considerably as far as the trust that people had in him. So if I can leave you with anything, as all of you are working towards a successful career in whatever you're doing, or as you go into leadership roles, it would be this. Number one is trust yourself enough to tell the truth. And by not doing so, you can gain a short-term advantage, but will always create long-term consequences for you. It's not worth it. So trust yourself enough to tell the truth. And then finally, the last thing I would say is you go off and you're spending the rest of your day and you're spending some time throughout this week, know that every thought, every action, and every decision you make is building up your trust, or it's breaking down. And that is how your career and success is built. All right? Hope it gives you something to think about. Regardless of where you are in this world, please know that I believe in you. I think too many times we don't tell people that we believe in them. So if no one tells you they believe in you, I believe in you. If you like the video, want to leave a comment, I would love to kind of hear your thoughts on what you think about this situation, Brian Williams. What do you think about trust and credibility? And do you agree and do you understand that your character is sometimes more important than your knowledge? Because for long-term success, it is based on your character, and so much of your credibility is based on that. And we as leaders haven't probably done a good enough job talking to younger professionals and the millennial generation about that. So hope it gives you something to think about. I believe in you. Go out there, kick some butt, and you're going to make a difference. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.